This short but steep pass connects Gordons Bay on the R44 with the Steenbras Dam at the top of the Hottentots Hollands Mountains. This is also the only pass in South Africa that has a hairpin bend in excess of 180 degrees. The road was built in the 1940s to service the water filtration plant near the top of the mountain. The road is restricted beyond the filtration plant where there are control booms, and only visitors with a permit may proceed beyond this point. The road carries low traffic volumes due to its restricted nature and was purpose-built to service the dam and the filtration plant. Going back to 1937, an engineer by the name of Ronnie Fisk arrived in Cape Town in response to an advertisement for a design engineer for a new water filtration plant at the Steenbras Dam. Fisk was the engineer who conceived the idea of a link road and proved its feasibility to the skeptics. The pass was built in approximately 1940. The road is in excellent condition, but it was never designed for speed. A speed limit of 40 km per hour applies from the bottom to the top. The road initially heads in a southwesterly direction up the rocky and exposed slope of the mountain, opening up a beautifully contrasting vista of land and sea. During the summer months, the seawater is a beautiful turquoise color, and fishing vessels, yachts, and other pleasure craft can be seen toing and froing from the small harbor at Gordons Bay. The road goes through several gentle twists and turns as it persistently gains altitude. The single sharp hairpin bend is preceded by a warning sign and occurs 1.5 kilometers from the start at an altitude of 144 meters. The bend itself is brick paved and is fairly spacious despite the tightness of the turn. Descending vehicles are faced with a yield sign just before the paved section. This is to allow for bigger vehicles to complete this turn safely. The hairpin can also be seen by both ascending and descending traffic from a good distance away, thereby avoiding any nasty surprises. After the hairpin, the direction changes into the east. The road hugs the mountainside and twists and turns through the ravines and around the buttresses as the views open up on the left, with the towns of Gordons Bay and Somerset West lying ahead and below. Several ample laybys have been constructed, inviting a few minutes of scenic beauty over False Bay, the home of seals, yellowfin tuna, and of course that master predator, the great white shark. During the summer months, the southeasterly wind can get dangerously strong here, and even though the breeze was reasonable on the day of filming, the streaks of gusting wind can be clearly seen on the sea's surface. During winter, it's whale spotting time, and this road, as well as Clarence Drive from Gordons Bay all the way to Hermanus, is used for whale spotting. 100 meters after this view site, the road passes a small stand of well-established blue gum trees, and shortly after that, the tall face brick structure of the Steenbras pumping station appears ahead, where access is prevented in the form of controlled booms. For those visitors not wishing to purchase a permit, you will have to turn around here, and there is ample space to do that. Visually, the descent is far more attractive than the ascent, with outstanding views over False Bay, Cape Point, and even Table Mountain can be seen on a clear day. For permit holders and those wishing to continue all the way to the Steenbras Dam, the road continues ascending eastwards and arrives at an easy double hairpin bend some 4.4 kilometers after the start. The true summit is reached after completing the second hairpin after 5 kilometers from the start at an altitude of 395 meters. There you can enjoy the completely contrasting view of the cobalt blue waters of the Steenbras Dam set against the greyness of the rocky exposed mountain slopes. Permit holders have the option of exiting the dam area just east of the summit of Salauris Pass, or simply return the way you came. For the technophobes, the average gradient of this pass is 1 in 14, with the steepest parts being 1 in 12. Note the well-constructed water channels on the right-hand side of the road. This is a sure sign that the road builders knew how much fast-flowing water in winter could damage this road if not properly controlled. In addition, sturdy retaining walls have been constructed to hold back unstable slopes on the mountainside. The entire construction of this road is impressive, and it's easy to lose sight of the good engineering techniques when the views are so appealing at the same time.